Each year, 1 in 2 marriages in the world will be arranged. According to the Statistics Brain Research Institute, 53.25 marriages are arranged, and roughly 26 million marriages every year worldwide. Although arranged marriages are uncommon in the United States, as a member of a global society, we should be aware of cultural practices that are commonplace in other parts of the world. It seems as though few people know a lot about arranged marriages, especially in the U.S., but it is an important topic because they could be better than love marriages. First, we'll explore what defines an arranged marriage. And second, we'll discover the evidence for why they might be better. And third, we will examine the reasons why arranged marriages may not be better than love matches. An arranged marriage is a marriage in which spouses are chosen for each other by parents or community elders, according to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. Arranged marriages were the primary method for marriages for thousands of years across all continents. Many of these matches are formed to maintain either cultural or religious purity, including many examples from the Bible. One example of an arranged marriage within the Bible is that of Isaac and Rebekah. This example, found in Genesis 24, shares of how an arranged marriage between strangers can grow into a love match. Political alliances have been a reason for arranged marriages throughout the ages as well. English King Henry VIII used his sister Mary Tudor as a bargaining chip to forge peace with France in 1514. As a part of the treaty, Mary was forced to marry King Louis XII, bringing stability to the region. Houston's ABC 13 identifies this. Modern arranged marriages, however, look a little bit different than ages past. Most individuals now have the final approval in an arranged marriage, which didn't necessarily happen beforehand. Parents and community elders no longer are the only marriage arrangers. Modern matchmaking businesses have become a common way for pairing couples. Now that we are aware of what an arranged marriage is and its history, we will begin talking about some of the benefits of them. The worldwide divorce rate for arranged marriages is less than 4% versus 40% of marriages in the United States where partners choose to marry on their own free will. This startling statistic is articulated by Danielle Page's article, Why You Should Treat Marriage More Like a Business. This is a significant difference in the divorce rate because divorce frequently is emotionally and financially difficult for couples and their children. Anything that reduces the divorce rate is worth considering. Because divorce rates are so low among arranged marriages, people in the United States are 5 times more likely to be married 3 or more times than people in India are to be divorced just once. This profound correlation is explored by blogger Brandon Guile in his article, 25 Most Shocking Arranged Marriage Statistics. In India, the arranged marriage rate is 90% and the divorce rate is under 1%. In the United States, where love marriages are more common, the divorce rate is between 40 and 50%. It's hard to determine whether this is correlation or causation. On a personal level, many arranged marriages develop deeper affections. For example, Farhad Zama wrote an article in the New York Times about his arranged marriage. He talks about how he came back to his hometown one day and his mother asked, "What kind of girl do you want to marry?" He stated he wanted a girl who spoke English and graduated college. Later that afternoon, he met her casually and talked for about 45 minutes. His family came home with her uncle and he nodded his head in approval. Then he left to go back to New York for work and came back 2 months later and they were married. This was 20 years ago and now they have 2 sons. At the end of his story, he states, "What I'm sure about is that our marriage, arranged with other considerations in mind, took us from acquaintance to love and kept us together until we realized our differences are the yin and yang that make our relationship whole. Now we consider ourselves absolutely perfect for each other. After hearing Farhan Zama's success story, we'll explore some of the downsides of arranged marriages. Arranged marriages also have some disadvantages as well. Child brides are often forced into arranged marriages. In his article of Shocking Statistics, Guile writes that 1 out of every 9 girls in the developing world are married before the age of 15. And because child brides are so prevalent, the number of consenting adults getting married in this manner is actually only 47%, which is 6% less than the original number given of 53%. In South Asia, 48% of girls who have arranged marriages are under the age of 18. This disturbing trend reminds us that the divorce rate of 4% in arranged marriages includes child and forced marriages. These women are forbidden from getting divorces, which, even if they wanted to, which skews the data. Additionally, in some arranged marriages, you may not meet your future spouse before the wedding, or if you do, it will be a short amount of time. When you are marrying a stranger, it can make it hard to trust the other person in the relationship. And usually, without trust, one does not have a great relationship. This can be very difficult on a marriage because each person has their own idiosyncrasies. And because I only dated my husband for 5.5 months before getting married, I personally experienced marrying a near almost stranger. But I do not regret my choice at all, and looking back after being married for nearly 7 months, I did not know him as well as I thought I did. Just like anything else, there are pros and cons to an arranged marriage. In summary, we learned that an arranged marriage is a marriage where a third party arranges the couple. We explored the history of the practice. Additionally, we investigated how the divorce rate is significantly lower than love marriages. And lastly, we considered the morally wrong things that can be abused in arranged marriages and some of the pros and cons. I hope I was able to pique your interest about this common marital option and provide some information you may have not known previously. When it boils down to it, since the time of Adam and Eve, God has been the ultimate matchmaker.